Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about how to express recurring decimals as exact fractions. Most of the students having doubts about it. It's a very simple thing. Let me be very quick with that. 0. Let's say 4 is my number and it's recurring, which means what? Which means that 0.444444 and so on. So this number is recurring, it's repeating itself. So this means that I am continuously getting 4 as a repeated number, and I have to write this as exact fraction. So for this reason, for this purpose, I will write it like this. I will say let x is equals to 0.4. And when I said 0.4, I know that the 4 is recurring number. So this means what? This means that it is rounded up to one decimal place, and I have to times by 10 and times by 10 both sides because it has only one decimal place. This number has only one decimal place, so I'm timing it by 10 because 10 also have one 0. Multiplying it by 10 makes it 4 point, and then you can see 4.444444. So I will just write it down like 4 point and then 4 recurring number. So here I have now 10x is equals to 4.4 recurring. I know that actual x was 0.4 recurring, so I'm going to subtract this x is equals to 0.4 from 10x. So I will write subtract the two equations now. So 10x is equals to 4.4 recurring, and minus it from x is equals to 0.4. Now when we minus it, we get 4 and 4 is gone, and 9x is equals to 4. I have to write this as a fraction, so x is equals to 4 over 9, because I know that in 9x I am dividing this side by 9 and dividing this side by 9 both. So x is equals to 4 over 9. Now let's see, I will write another example here. Let's take another example. Let's say my number is 0.29. Now 29 is recurring, means that my actual number is 0.29292929, so on, is repeating. So I will first say let x is equals to 0.29. Now remember, it has two decimal places, so think with which number I will multiply it with. I will multiply it with 10 because 100, because it has two zeros and two decimal places. So both sides times by 100 gives me now 100x is equals to 29. Now since I have two decimal places, I know that I am using two zeros numbers, which means 100. If I have one decimal place, I'll times by 10. If I have three decimal places, I'll times by 1000. So remember that whatever the number of decimal places you have, you will times the number with the exact multiple of 10. Now here, based on this one, I can say 100x is equals to 29.29, and 29 is recurring. And now I will minus this fraction, this equation from here. So x is equals to 0.29. Minusing the two equations, 2 and 29.29 cancels. This is 99x is equals to 29. And remember that I want x alone, so I will divide both sides by 99, which gives me x is equals to 29 over 99, and this will be my final answer. It's a very simple thing, very basic idea. So let's take another example here now. What I'm going to talk about is that now 0.72 is my number, and it is again recurring. So I can say that it has two decimal places, so which means I will multiply it with what? By 100, because it has two decimal places. So let x is equals to 0.72 and x is equals to 0.72 times 100 both sides. So this becomes 7, this is 100 and here, and now I'll write 100x is equals to 72.727272. Let me write it down, 72, and then of course it's repeated, so I will write 72 here one more time. Now based on this idea, what I'm going to do is, I know that 72 is recurring, so I don't have to write it again and again. I can simply say 100x is equals to 72.72, and I will minus now the x is equals to 0.72 from it, which is now what? I will write x is equals to 0.72 from it. Minusing the two numbers gives me the 72 is cancelled. 72 is equals to 99x, and since I need x alone, I will divide both sides by 99. So I got 72 over 99. Now, it's not the end. Why? Because I can still simplify it. So 3 2s are 6, 3 4s are 12, 3 3s are 9, 3 3s are 9, and 3 8s are 24, and 3 11s are 33. So 8 over 11 is my final answer. Right? For any questions, send me in the comments and I will look into it.